We're in the Cook Park Design District. We are on the scene. Dave, nice to see you again. We got some stuff going on behind us here, don't we?
Oh, yeah, more than enough. Yeah, more than enough.
Before we get on to that, let's start just with the story as far as I met you several years ago. We looked for buildings all around Rochester. Somehow we landed in this area.
Everywhere, yeah, but you kept coming back to it, you know, and I was reluctant, but at the end of the day, it was the right one.
Yeah. And we've had a vision, Dave included, for this block of just making it a really cool area for Rochester and for the community and the visitors. And it's starting to develop into that. Fast forwarding a little bit, shop was up and running, rocking and rolling. You're building your customer base, right?
27 months, we were rolling hard. Things were starting to come together, and then boom, burnt to the ground.
I'm sure some people will ask, and I don't know if you want to answer, but how?
1 in a million chance, right? And as a professional in my industry, I never would have suspected something like that could happen. We had one car in the shop for some work, front end work, right? Brakes and some front end work. And that car had an electrical short underneath the passenger side dash that night, completely unrelated to our scope of work, right? So it would have been that guy driving down the road one day, it would have been his house that night, or our shop, and it was our shop. That car was gonna burn to the ground one way or another, and it happened to burn to the ground in our shop, took the shop with it.
I know that some of the community rallied behind you to help just your family. Obviously you have insurance, things like that. Some people would ask the question as to why you're not just moving your shop somewhere else after this is all said and done.
Everybody asks. Everybody thinks I'm crazy, from property owners to other mechanics.
You probably are.
Realtors. I'm a little bit crazy, but we chose this neighborhood for a reason. It's a great opportunity for us. Close proximity to downtown, and I love the vibe.
So what's the vision now of the shop, now that you're basically starting from scratch and the guys are out here swinging hammers, making things happen? What are you doing?
I want to get back on the rails. You know what the shop was before, and you understand what my mission is, right? We want to serve the community, give a really high level of service on European cars, and that remains the same. That's the focus.
How many bays will you have, or lifts will you have?
We'll have 6 bays. We'll have 4 lifts, 6 bays, and then parking inside.
Let's talk a little bit about the process. I know you're working with a local contractor.
Well, JT Egner, Josh, he's on top of it. That guy's good, and he's well connected locally. So, when he requests something that get done, it gets done. So these guys are blazing right now. It's going really well. Obviously a difficult situation, but the level of organization is high here, and he's got some really, really good subcontractors on it too, and that makes all the difference in the world. And
so they're doing new walls, and then do they have to pour new concrete? Like what?
The only thing I have left are foundations.
Okay. That's
all I have left, and everything else is going to be new.
New drywall, new windows, new doors.
New floor, new hoists, everything.
Well, let's go look at the status right now. This is something that's going to develop over time. We're still at the very beginning stages of this project.
Yep.
So it's going to look a little rough.
Oh yeah.
But it'll be really cool to see what it's like right now.
Yeah.
Dave, you weren't kidding.
Yeah, it's a big project.
Honestly, I didn't even think that the whole floor was gone, until you step back here and see it.
Right, yeah. Well, the screen out there helps a little bit, but
right.
It's economically, it makes more sense just to take the floor out. We're starting from scratch on everything. The foundations had to be inspected to meet code. The plumbing's affected. When there's a fire like that, the plumbing's affected. So instead of cutting little pieces out, it's just easier to take the whole floor out. And then all new walls, everything. Obviously, all new roof. It was completely caved in.
Talk a little bit about your extra leasable space, because I know you had space in the past. You're going to do that again?
Yeah, we're going to do it again. So that's like 5,400 square feet of leasable space.
Okay.
We had 2,000 square feet of, I'll say what I would call designer space. Maybe the back could be production space for designers or artists. Then we have 3 loading bays, so it's going to be super useful space. We just got to find the right tenants for it.
What are you looking at for a timeline on this project and even the temporary shop? I think it'd be good for people to know, especially if they got a car and want to get to working on it.
So temporary shop by the end of November. I'll be ready to receive customers over there. Main shop by the end of March.
And I know just this week we have a new grand opening on the block. You have a new neighbor.
Yeah, I know, I'm excited. It's going to bring more energy to the block, more traffic.
Yep.
And I think it's going to help people in Rochester recognize that, this block is coming back and we have a lot to offer.
I think we're just going to drop in and see if she's comfortable with the cameras,
Let's
do a quick walkthrough.
Let's do it.
What do we got going in? What's the new neighbor to Dave's Werkstatt?
Yeah, so we're Real Deals on Home Decor. We also have a boutique, so we have all of the latest fashions from LA. Clothes, shoes, purses, jewelry, the works. And we have also for curvy too. So we've got a little bit for everybody, all different kinds of styles. And so if you're in here looking for clothes, you'll find something. And then for the home decor, we also have a little bit for everybody if you like contemporary, industrial, boho, clean and simple, and then obviously all your seasonal displays, along with our clock wall and mirror wall and sign wall. So if you're looking for something for your home, you can definitely find it in here.
All right, so that's it. That's all I got. That's a wrap. Design District's coming along pretty well. We got some new neighbors. We have a new building. We'll be here end of November to start receiving customers, and hopefully by the March-ish with the full shop, and we're really excited.
That's great. Yeah. And I know the Design District has a Facebook page, so if people want to find out more updates, things like that, Cook Park Design District on Facebook, check it out.
And Werkstatt 533 on Facebook to check that out as well. So great.
Thanks, Dave.
Right on, thank you.
Keep up the good work.
Right on.